Hey kids, welcome back to SoliTV. Sorry about last week. Apparently, I'm not responsible enough to take on my own segment. Here we are though today, and we're here to talk about multicams, shoots, edits, all that fun stuff. So what we need to do at the start is make sure all our cameras are set up very similarly. That involves the same frame rate. Today we're shooting at 30 frames per second. It involves having the same color temperature. So if you're shooting outside, your color temperature out there is going to be very different from shooting inside. So you want to make sure all your cameras are set exactly the same. If they're slightly off, you might be able to get away with it when you're editing. You can get them close together or people might not really notice. But if your white balance is very off, it's going to be very, very apparent. It's going to be so obvious. Your viewers are going to hate you. They're going to think you're an amateur and your whole shoot's done. So make sure you get it right. So the very first thing you want to do when you're shooting a multicam shoot is you want to make sure you have one of these. The reason we use a slate is, one, we have information about the shoot that we're doing. Very simple, it's a visual reference so that we know that this is today's SoliTV multicam. And when we have a million other videos that we're working on, we know this is this particular video without having to watch it through. The information's written down right here. Another very important reason for a slate is when we're shooting with multiple cameras or even with a separate audio source, what we'll be able to do when we edit is we're going to be able to find the waveforms of where that clap happened. And we're going to be able to reference it with the physical touching of the top and bottom part of the slate. So that makes the post-production part of this very, very simple. If you have trouble syncing the shots, what's going to happen is you're going to see people's lips moving at a different pace from the words that they're saying. As you're seeing right now, my lips are not syncing up with the words that I'm saying, and I did this purposely to show you if I sync one camera up with a separate audio source or a separate camera and the timing is off, it's gonna look terrible. As bad as this, it can get really bad. It can get so bad that you're gonna think that you're watching some sort of an amateur flick. So timing is very important when you're using multiple cameras. Get it right the first time and you'll have no flaws in the way the video is viewed. So now that we have all our files timed up properly, what we're going to do is we're going to create a multicam sequence in Adobe Premiere Pro. What this is going to do is it's going to take all the layers, all the video layers, all the sound layers, and it's going to create one sequence out of them. Now we're going to see this playback monitor where we're going to see all the shots on one timeline. And now we're going to be able to edit these shots as if it's live television. All I have to do is press 1, 2, 3, and it's going to switch which shot I want to use. So if I want to start off on this shot and then I want to switch over here to this camera, easy as pressing a button. So there's millions of reasons to do a multi-camera shoot. Go find yours. Until next time, I'm O with SoliTV and we're out.